Hello my fellow mech warriors, my name is TTB and this of course is German Mechgineering, and today guys we are going to play the Kodiak 3 in a full-on DAKKA loadout, full-on good old DAKKA loadout, the Kodi AK-47. But wait, what is this? Do you recognize the shape? It kinda looks like LB10s, but they aren't. Today we're playing the Kodiak 3 with a twist. Let's have a look at the build, guys. But by the way, look at the height of those mounts over there. It's really, really high up. So basically you only have to expose about 25% of your mech to be able to shoot at targets, which is really, really good, even still after the engine desync that crippled the Kodiak. But let's not talk about the bad stuff. Let's talk about the good stuff. So the good stuff is right here, guys. The basis for this build is going to be a Clan XL engine 385 with 3 double heatsinks. And then our weapons. What is that? AC10s. What? Has anybody ever used non-ultra ACs on clan mechs? Well, since we were doing the Ironclaw challenge, I have actually tried it. It didn't really work on the live stream, but then I thought to myself, this is an intriguing build. You do 40 damage alpha strikes. You can shoot this without too much heat development, so even though you have the heat skill limit of 2 here, and you're shooting 4 at the same time, since it's just normal AC10s, you can just shoot them at the same time and you don't really care that much about the heat. So all in all, this is 40 pinpoint damage, DAKKA. Yes, you've got multiple projectiles, you have to aim well, but it can be easily underestimated. As far as the rest of the build goes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5 tons of ammo, and below the arms, the head, and the legs a little bit to be able to fit all of that. Endosteel structure, ferrofibrous armor, and of course double heat sinks to round it all out. The alpha strike damage is 40, there is no double tap, so you have 40 damage a shot, very predictable, and you can actually be quite good. As far as the skill tree is concerned, we go into the firepower tree, of course. We take most of the firepower tree for all the heat gen nodes as well as all the cooldown nodes that we can get. I have one node here of missile spread. I just use that to get to the cooldown and heat gen over here on the left hand side a little bit faster, so that I can go ahead and fit in the survival tree all of the important nodes except reinforced casing 4. So we have maximum armor and maximum structure. Then we go into the sensors tree. We take the right hand side of the sensors tree. We get 2 points of radar derp and 1 point of seismic sensor. And then last but not least, double cool shot with cool shot cooldown and double arty strike. You might not even need the double cool shot here, in which case you can just go ahead and invest these points into the operations tree maybe, or into firepower. I'll leave that up to you. Okay guys, enough about that. Let's take this beautiful, beautiful owl bear into a dropship and let's see how it performs. I'll see you there. Alrighty guys, here we are on our first map. It is going to be HPG Manifold, and as you can see we have spawned in the Charlie 5, Charlie 4 side, and we're pushing our way over to the Echo 4 ramp, and that is the point where I want to go ahead and rear my ugly head, and let's see what we can do on this spot. Maybe find some enemies up top, like this gentleman right here in his Vapor Eagle, and I miss. Okay, well maybe we'll have more luck with Gulf. Nope, never mind. 3 salvos, 2 of which hit. TTB, I think you can do that better, don't you? Alright, let's try and see if we can find another target here. At least my artillery strike was striking true. Yep, hitting an enemy champion and falling back again. As you can see guys, I'm just using my torso mounts to be able to shoot at these targets. There's an enemy quad LB10 small pulse laser Kodiak down below. And he looks very, very alone, which means he should be very, very dead any second now. Yeah, he's getting swarmed by 3 lights right now, plus this guy up top, so lights out. If you are too slow in this game in an assault mech, you will just die by the enemy fast mover's hands. Okay, now let's go ahead and maybe move towards the top again. There was an ER large laser, Clan ER large, that's, oh yeah. Okay, I get it. There's this light mech up top that wants to be annoying. I just hit him in the face with quad AC10, so we might have shown him the dark side and he might not be engaging us for long, but let's just cross over here over the middle, drop the artillery strike on the enemy ramp, and I'm also telling my team to stop the stupid rotator bot. If you look at the map right now, you can clearly see I'm alone up top, and my teammates are rotator-potatoing. Some of the assaults are rotator-potatoing behind me, and the other guys are rotator-potatoing over in the Delta 5 area, some even as far as Charlie 4, Charlie 5, and the TLDR is there so far away from the action. There's nothing there right now, and it's really pointless to be there in most cases, and I'm paying for that, unfortunately. So Let's move up a little bit further and let's see what we can find here. Keep the push up going. 3 kills over 2. The game is very, very even right now, but I'm still taking fire here. Now it's an enemy marauder shooting at me, and he's got quite a little bit of firepower, but I can't do anything against him now. He's dropped down. I want to go for him, but I don't have any teammates around me. As you can see, there are just a few guys behind me here, but that's about it. There's some ATM storm, of course, coming in. All the Vapor Eagles have ATMs these days, or most of them. So we'll just wait for a little bit, and hopefully the team will follow up. 3 kills versus 5. The enemy team has now actually pulled ahead of us in kills. Let's go ahead and pull it back again, going on to the Marauder. Teammate takes him down, 4-5. The enemy Vapor Eagles CT open after my volley. He has not long to live for. Actually, one more shot and I will take him out. Teammate needs help. He's getting jumped by a Piranha. Long range, 500 meters. Clan AC10s. Yes! TTB snipes the enemy with Clan AC10s. Okay, we got another chance here, guys. Come on, hang on. That's a fire starter, and he's fire starting in on my teammate. And if I can actually aim properly, and if he moves to the wrong spot, I can open up his legs and ba-dam! Leg him, and then tag him, and let's bag him. TTB sniping light max at 500 meters using AC10s, because that is the perfect weapon to snipe at light fast movers. Well, here's a hint, guys. If you're a light fast mover, don't stop moving. Okay, let's see what we can do here against that Mad Dog. He's lots of streaks on this guy, but he hasn't seen me yet, so I can get some good damage onto his CT here. Yeah, he's CT red now. If I get a good salvo in, he's gonna be dead here. But for that, I actually have to catch him here. Nope. That was bad ammo on my part again. The AC10 is a little bit weird to aim, and normally you would be used to UAC5s and UAC10s, and you can double tap if you miss, but with this setup, you cannot double tap, so you better not miss. In this case, finally I didn't miss. Play that same song again. 10 kills to 6, so we have actually really pulled ahead of the enemy team. There's still the guy over at Echo 3 up top, and he's still annoying with his ER large laser. But here's the thing, guys. If you run a build like that on the light mech, you're not gonna do much damage. Like, you're gonna be annoying, yes, but in most cases you're not gonna make or break the game. So my recommendation is, don't do it unless it's your thing to stand on the sidelines looking in while the cool guys brought it out. Okay, let's go ahead, go onto the ramp, but actually walked up the ramp backwards, so my ass is actually facing away from the enemy, so that way I can try and shoot that ugly cheetah if I see him again, maybe any second now. It's a good UAV by my teammate up there, but yeah, he doesn't want to show right now, which is a little bit sad. I want to shoot him, but unfortunately I don't seem to be able to get a good shot onto him. There's an there's an airstrike coming in. No, he doesn't want to show, unfortunately. Alright, well, we also have another enemy right here somewhere, and I don't know where he is, which makes this a little bit dangerous. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on patrol here, and I'm just gonna patrol around the center of the map. Remember, guys, what I always say, the quickest way around HPG Manifold is the middle of the map, top center, because you can look at the whole map very quickly. I just saw a blip on the radar on Echo 4, and somebody just killed my teammate, and an enemy says it's a cowardly assault. So I'm guessing it's somebody who waited in the basement. Yeah, that looks like a basement snipe near. Okay, because he's very fresh right now, and he's going in after my 2 teammates over in the Echo 3 Delta 3 area. But the thing is, he's got LB10s, I have got AC10s, and well, at longest ranges I would win that trade, but I am very banged up right now, so let's just go ahead and get some more damage in onto the Cyclops before he actually focuses onto me. And at that point, yeah, he just lost 2 of his LB10s, 1 of his LB10s. There's the second one, so it's just LB20 Cyclops right now, and I am not afraid of that at all. I can even go to brawl against that, but if he was able to open up my armor and hit me with the quad LB10s, then that would not be a nice day. However, he also didn't have a nice day. We shot him once again. We finished the deal, we finished the game, 12 kills over 9. The final score, and TTB's Kodiak is still left standing, even though TTB basically missed half the shots. 4 killing blows, 7 assists, 1 solo kill, 4 kill most damage dealt, 866 damage done, 371 damage taken, 9 components taken out. So you guys tell me, is the Kodiak with AC10s bad? Is it good? Is it playable? Is it fun? I would say check marks on fun and playable, definitely. Of course, it's always gonna lose against the double taps, right? But that's alright, that's alright. Sometimes you just wanna play a build that's fun to play, and that's something different. And guys, if you enjoy builds that are different, check out my Patreon page and think about becoming a member of Team TTB. And we, of course, are going to jump right into the next match here. It is going to be on Frozen City, and we're doing domination, and we're trying to dominate the flagpole or the satellite dish that is in Fox 5, Fox 6, and I'm trying to move towards the right side of the map here to try and engage the enemies from there, from a Gulf 4, Gulf 5 position. And there are some guys here already, for example that Hunchback, so let's go in and try and see if we can get a shot off onto him. I'm a little bit exposed right now, so I need to move forward, and let's see what we can do from here. My goal is actually to get to the center and then bring my weapons to bear. We have good range on our AC10s. I mean, 600 meters is nothing to slouch at, and we can shoot this thing at a moment's notice. There we go, got a good shot in onto the enemy Hunchback, open up his back actually pretty well. So let's see if we can get a little bit closer and start hurting him a little bit more. As you can see, I can't bend that far down, so I have to get a little bit closer, and I have... Oh, hello there, Mr. Sombrero. Okay, never mind, no need to get closer. Let's start shooting that enemy over there in his rifleman 2C. Got some good shots off on his side torso and arm. The arm is actually open, so that LB20 is going to be dead next shot. Okay, that is some useful information. Let's find a different target here. Maybe that's Warhammer 2C or his friends. Now the problem is my teammates, some of them are in Fox 4 up top, and the enemy team is pushing in on them, and my guys behind me, well, as you can see, they're not really following up, unfortunately. Some of them are a little bit distracted by some guys in Fox 4, and the other guys are just happily hiding behind me. And the problem with that is that I'm gonna be the main bullet sponge, but as long as they're hiding behind me, they can't shoot the enemy as much. And if they can't shoot the enemy as much, we've got a problem here. And that Firestarter almost got in my back here. Luckily, I was able to see him beforehand. We still got a guy over in Gulf 5 to my right, but I'm just trusting that my team will be able to deal with him. And I'm gonna find a different target here. I'm meeting a lot of missiles, so there is potentially a UV above me. I can't do anything about that, unfortunately, so the only thing I can do is keeping the DAKKA going. And look at that, this guy can just easily walk up against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of my teammates that are around and shoot me, and none of my teammates actually shooting the guy that's exposing himself. This is a problem that you will see very commonly in MWO, where you've got mates around, but they seem to be totally oblivious to the things going on in the world. So let's go in onto the Marauder, maybe go onto his arm, take that off if we can, because it's the only thing that's exposed right now. And then I'm gonna go for the legs here, since they are exposed as well. His leg should be red now. Yep, almost dead. Still getting rained upon with missiles. My guys, as you can see, mostly pulled back towards Gulf 5. There's also a Cyclops of 81% currently hiding in the back, which is not helping at all. But well, we will just keep the fight going, because that's the only thing a Mechwarrior can do. 2 kills under 4, it is still winnable at this point. 2 kills under 5, yeah, okay, it's deteriorating rapidly, and I've lost a lot of armor trying to fight against these guys. Now I've got a huntsman right in front of me that does not want to move. Yeah, thank you very much, good sir. Which is a polite way of saying, get the f*** out of my way, you moron. I hope there were no kids watching this right now. So, yeah, long story short, since that teammate also helped block me, that also helped to get me out into the open, not allow me to go for cover anymore, and long story short, we die. The enemy team just pushes in, we don't get any more kills, and the last guy is AFK. 794 damage done, 611 damage taken, and 2 components destroyed. Still a solid performance on that mech. Unfortunately, the team did not decide to perform with me, and the last guy alive was in a very weird build, but that's why he dealt 184 damage. Hope you guys learned something from that. Try this mech out, and I'll see you next time.